What's up, y'all, and welcome back to Dad Needs to Talk. I'm your host, Robert, and today I have a very fun series to talk about, and that is Helck. Now, this series is a very interesting one because, and I've been enjoying that a lot of these companies are kind of going back to series that are already finished but never got an English release and are translating them and bringing them over. So this series in Japan ran from 2014 to 2017, had 12 volumes total with 111 chapters. So the English release is being published by Viz Media, and the story and art is done by Nanaki Nanao. So this is one I had honestly never heard about, nothing until this was on the calendar for upcoming releases, and I saw so many people in the comment sections and stuff being like, "Yo, I can't believe it, Helck, what the heck? They finally doing it." And this is also another one. I feel like I've done this a lot in a lot of my recent reviews, but this is also another one that will also be getting an anime adaptation. We don't have a date on when that is going to happen, but just know when it's coming. But yeah, so what is Helck? So this series is actually kind of a fantasy action comedy series that is basically centered around one of our main characters, who goes by the name Red Vermerio, who is the demon lady on the cover of the first volume. So the basic crux of what's going on is that a hero emerged from the human world, or the human realm, because apparently in this one world it's kind of split where like humans have their section, the demons have their section. Well, a human emerges, defeats Demon Lord Thor, and thus there is peace in the human realm, but the demon land is in chaos because their lord is destroyed or is gone. So Red Vermerio is one of the generals of that demon lord, and she is tasked with basically finding a replacement. And so the story pretty much kicks off with this giant tournament that is supposedly open to everybody to see who might be fit to be the next demon lord. Well, during this tournament, there comes a guy by the name of Helck, who is a human who is super hulked out, just destroying people and stuff left and right. But the demons, everybody in the crowd is like, yo, just hyped. They love Helck. But of course, Vermerio is like, because she's talking to like the assistant dude who's kind of giving her a rundown of like, okay, what are the contestants and stuff, the combatants looking like this year in the tournament or whatever. And he's kind of like, oh yeah, we seem to have a pretty good crop of fighters and stuff this go around. Lots of promising people, including this guy named Helck, and he's describing one of them. She's like, oh, okay, cool. And so I think that they watched like a clip, and then she's like, kind of a funny looking demon. And he's like, no, he's a human hero. And she's like, wait, why is there a human here? And he's like, well, ma'am, the tournament was open to everybody regardless of all races. And she was like, except humans. And he's like, oh, really? And so there's just like those sprinkles of like funny moments like that all throughout, which just makes it that much more enjoyable to read. And so, of course, rightfully, she is freaking out because she's like, yo, he's just trying to invade our ranks. What if he comes in and like hurts us, whatever? And then basically we find out that one of the other demon generals implanted this rule through magic, and I think these rings or something that they are wearing, to where the contestants um, basically can't kill one another. It's like, they can fight, they can compete, but they cannot kill one another. Like the magic will stop them from doing it. And then I just love this panel, which I'll say, like, one thing about this with this character Helck, he kind of reminds me of how in One Punch Man they are constantly kind of like shifting the art style when like when Saitama is very serious and he's just kind of like normal, kind of derpy looking or whatever. And I love how like they use like the shading and stuff whatever in this. But I love this moment where the announcer is kind of like, "Hey, that was an incredible victory. Could you tell us how you feel right now?" And I'm just gonna show this just super quick. And he's just like, "I detest humans." And everybody in the crowd was like, "Whoa, yeah, Hulk, yeah, hate humans, yeah." And so it is just tons of fun moments like that all throughout this story. And yeah, he just like waving at the crowd. He's like, "Yeah, let's destroy all humans." And so that is, like I said, like kind of like the recurring thing throughout this whole story. It's just this tournament going on where they're trying to determine the next demon lord, and Vermerio trying to do every trick in the book to try to like trip him up and all the stuff, whatever, from going from just normal, just regular combat trials to like they're playing like a card game. They do like a race on animals and all types of other crazy stuff, but somehow Helck always overcomes in the most goofiest and with style fashions. Uh, and then later on in this volume, which first of all I'll say, this volume was a pretty chunky volume. It has over 200 pages, and I think it's like 10 chapters, something like that. So it's a pretty beefy first volume with, like I said, just lots of just fun interactions, lots of fun characters. The whole cast of characters from just like some of the other people that are fighting and in contention to try to become the next demon lord and stuff. They're all just fun characters to just see. And like I said, just the way that like everybody is just like loving and embracing Helck, and Vermerio, she is just like, "No, we can't have this." But yeah, so we go throughout all this tournament stuff, and then later on, she makes one of the trials where they have to go and recapture this castle that was taken over, because while this tournament is going on, apparently some new other winged third party, looks like maybe angels wearing knight's armor, look pretty cool, but they have started invading certain areas or whatever, so they're going to try to fight them as part of the trial and stuff. And also, while all this is going on, Vermerio sends a couple of her spies to the human realm to try to get some information about Helck, maybe some way to like defeat him if the time comes. But they're not really finding anything, and also like the area that one of the assassins or spies is in is like super calm and peaceful. It's beautiful, lush green valleys and countryside. And she's like, "Man, it's really nice here. It's quiet, it's peaceful, it's beautiful." And then you go up to like the demon world where it's like decrepit, deserted wastelands and stuff. And she's just kind of like, "Man, kind of not wanting to go back and stuff." So, but yeah, but in a nutshell, Helck is a super fun read, one that I highly recommend, just because I feel like we don't get too many good like funny series. And like I said, that this one has like really cool action moments, and like I said, it's just fun. That is all I can say, because I feel like I'm just regurgitating the same things, but the basics of what I'm trying to say is that this series is just plain fun to read. And like I said, the art is also like really cool, really beautiful as well. Even considering this has been done for over 5 years now, and if this was from some of those early chapters, that means some of this stuff I'm reading now is like 8 years ago. Not saying that they might not have touched it up, but just to say that the art style and stuff has held up really well over these years and stuff. So, but yeah, like I said, good on y'all, Viz, everybody involved who has been deciding to go back and bring some of these series over that haven't gotten time to shine. So I gotta show this one more where he's just like time to focus. Uh, but yeah, so it's gonna be a good laugh. And I look forward to also if they can nail if a really good studio gets this, if they can nail the comedy and stuff well in the anime, it's gonna be a classic. It's gonna be a fun time to watch. Um, but yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out the next volume of Helck, and who knows, and whenever in the coming years, the anime drops. But yeah, but this is one to definitely pick up. By the time y'all are seeing this review, it should be coming out within a matter of days and stuff as well. So go check it out. And let me know, if you've been a long time fan of Helck, let me know. Or if you're a new person to it like me, let me know what you think of this volume. And are you also anticipating the upcoming anime? So, and are there any other series that haven't gotten the English or physical release treatment that's on your list of like, man, this series is super dope, I wish they would bring it over? Let me know in the comments below if you're watching the YouTube video, or hit me up on all social medias. I'm at Dad Needs to Talk everywhere. And yeah, so with that, I am out. Like I said, this was a super fun volume, and super concentration. And I highly encourage y'all to go pick it up and join in the fun. And so with that being said, I am out. Y'all have an awesome day and or week, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Y'all be easy. Peace.